All right, Doug, thanks so much. We do want to begin with breaking news. This is out of DeKalb County, where we're following a fire at a quadplex in Chamblee, we're told. This is a live look at the scene. It's on Clearview. We're told no one was injured, but you can see some heavy smoke damage and, of course, an active scene there. I told earlier there was a lot of flames, but it looks like fire officials have been able to knock those out there. No word on just how it started. Of course, we'll keep an eye out on this for you throughout the night. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 6. I'm Eric Perry. A separate fire at a home on Norcross sent an elderly father and his adult daughter to the hospital. That happened early this morning. We're told that father is in critical condition. Let's get out to Fox 5's Eric Mock. He's been at that home on River Ridge Road. They are in Norcross with the latest. Eric?
That's right, Eric. When Gwinnett County firefighters arrived here at around 6 a.m., they found flames coming out of this bedroom window. You can see the very obvious damage here from those flames. And they said they met this adult woman who was on scene, who had called 911 and told them, hey, my elderly father is still trapped inside. And Gwinnett County Fire Captain Ryan McGibney says once they knew he was still inside, they wasted no time working to get him out. But they says he was in a bedroom on the back side of the house where there were metal bars on the windows and doors. And so they couldn't waste time trying to access the house that way. So they came back around the front. They were able to make entry inside, found him in that back bedroom, passed out. They said, unfortunately, he was unresponsive. They were able to pull him out and get him into paramedics who were waiting outside. Now, McGibney says this elderly man was unresponsive, unfortunately, and was taken to Grady Memorial in critical condition. And he also talked about the challenges they had to face with those security bars on the windows and doors.
We train for them, we prepare for them, but they definitely challenge us on scene. And when there's a life at stake, we don't have time to really yank those bars off the windows and stuff. We're just trying to get that person outside as fast as possible.
That's why McGibney says if you have security bars on your home, you need to have some kind of quick release mechanism or device, just in a case like this where you have a fire and you need to get out quickly. Now, fire investigators said they did determine the cause to be discarded cigarettes inside the home. And McGibney says, unfortunately, it's a very sobering reminder of something they see over and over again, where if people are smoking and they are discarding those cigarettes inside the home, that's a very serious fire danger. And he says, if you are going to be smoking, make sure to do it outside of your home and then dispose of it in some kind of metal container with sand or water that's stored away, at least several feet away from the home. And we'll continue to stay on top of this story and bring you those details as they develop. For now, reporting live in Norcross, Eric Mock, Fox 5 News.
All right, Eric, thanks so much. A busy day for firefighters. Another one to tell you about in DeKalb County, where they responded to a fire near Boulder Crest Road and Westside Place overnight. This was around 1:40 this morning. The good news here, that home was vacant, so there are no injuries to report in this one. So no word on just how it started.